8:30 a.m. for the Career Corner. Your career and personal development are too important to leave it up to chance. That's this and every Monday at 8:30 a.m. on Fit FM 96.7. Fit FM, your life, your music.
And welcome to Career Corner. And Career Corner is brought to you with a kind community partnership of Talent Box Jamaica. Career Corner, your career and personal development program right here on Fit FM 96.7.
Struggling to find the right candidate? Need to streamline your recruitment process with a simple and user-friendly platform? Introducing Career JA, Jamaica's newest and most cost-effective way to hire fast and hire smart. As an employer, you can advertise your jobs, schedule and track interviews, chat with job seekers to build your employee brand, remove the recruitment hassle, and focus on your core business duties by using Career JA today. Career JA, connection made easy.
Hi, morning.
Hello, Andrew. I hope we have Andrew Fairman on the line right now. Hello, Andrew.
Yes, I think so. Good morning.
Okay, I'm hearing it. Hello, Andrew. Good morning to you.
Hi, morning, Julia. So happy to see you. So happy
to see you too.
Yes,
I know you were expecting Roddy this morning.
Yes, is Rodari still living in Jamaica? Or he has moved to Hawaii?
No, he hasn't moved to Hawaii. That's where I plan to move to. I don't know where he's planning, but Hawaii is my final vacation. Yeah, my destination plan.
Oh,
and most definitely, Andrew, we'll be going to Hawaii by cruise. Yes, I'm going to take a cruise. Yeah, and that's what you're going to be talking about this morning. Careers in the cruise industry. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Fairman is the CEO of Talent Box Jamaica and the presenter of Career Corner every Monday morning at 8:30. So over to you, Andrew.
Thank you, Julia. So happy to be here on this another Monday morning. And for the viewers, for the listeners, we will be talking about careers in the cruise industry. And you might wonder why cruise industry in such a time as this.
Right.
It's a pandemic and almost all cruise lines have been affected. From those 3,000, 5,000, 6,000 passenger carriers to just the 200 private yachts, etc. But it is important that I still share this information because after things start to get back into how they were, and cruise will I was saying that my thing is going to power up. I'm sorry. And then crews begin to start to operate again.
Yes.
What will happen is that you will find a rush for talent. The organizations will now use this opportunity to make redundant those who've not been performing well. So it opens up opportunities for those who really want to get in this space.
Okay.
And they're going to be doing that aggressively. So I just thought to educate the listeners and the viewers this morning surrounding a career or careers in the cruise industry. So you might wonder, first of all,
I'm not hearing you. You're.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
Okay, so you might wonder what type of career is in the cruise industry, but I want to say to you that it has various amount of career opportunities. So think of a cruise ship as a hotel that operates on land. Yes. That operates on water, not on land.
Hotel on water.
Exactly.
That's right.
So in essence,
Yes.
most cruise ships are actually five-star hotels.
Yes.
Um, they have various amenities, high class, etc.
Five
So,
star. You meant 5 star. That's
yeah,
right. Yes.
service, etc. All of the departments that you would find in a hotel on land,
Mm-hmm.
you find them on a cruise ship.
That's right.
So, from your restaurant operations, um, bar, finance, HR, administration, engineering, carpentry, um, everything,
Yes.
absolutely everything,
Mm-hmm.
entertainment that
Especially
you can,
entertainment.
absolutely,
Especially
yes, yes,
entertainment. Yes.
especially entertainment. So all of those you will find on a cruise ship, you know. Um, so I just want to clarify that. Usually, though, for those who want to start working on a cruise ship, they usually have to be at least 21 years old. And the
Oh, there's
reason
an
for
age.
that,
Okay.
yes,
So why not 18? Why not 18? They think by the time
well,
you're 21, you should have some form of training.
well, not necessarily some form of training. It's because of the strict drinking policy, alcohol drinking policy that
Okay.
they
Okay.
have.
Okay.
Yes. So a lot of people believe that they can go on a cruise ship and they can behave any way.
Okay.
There is what we call zero tolerances,
Yes.
and there are usually about seven major zero tolerances, and alcohol is actually one of them,
Well
and
then.
it's very, very strict. It's actually if if you're caught drunk, it's immediate termination. Um, and the reason for that is because
Mhm.
they're on water, and you know,
Yes.
you
Don't
know,
want
if
to tell
something
it dive them
happens,
off.
exactly, if something happens, we're all
Yeah.
stuck in the middle of the ocean,
Sure.
you
Yeah.
know. So first of all, you have to be 21, depending on
Hmm.
where you actually, if you're from the UK,
Yes.
I think you can be 18 because they're drinking. They allow people to drink, I think, from their age of 18. I think the Caribbean is classified very close to America. So if you want to work, you have to be 21, except as unless you are
Unless.
going in the spa,
Okay.
right? So that's that. Now the process usually is takes about 3 months. So say for instance, you see an opportunity that you are interested in, you would
Hmm.
usually go through what we call an employment agency.
Right.
Uh, and they have a number of them here in Jamaica. They have
Like
one in Oceanville.
Talent Box
Yeah.
Jamaica.
Yes, absolutely. Well, even though I don't recruit for cruise ships particularly, I've helped
Okay.
people um, land jobs there, you know,
Okay.
because I'm
Okay.
very familiar with that space as well.
Hmm.
But they have specific agencies that have that type of a license to recruit
Okay.
for
For
employment
cruise ship.
agencies.
Okay. Hmm.
So it takes about after you apply for your role, it will take about 3 months from when you get your job. So what will happen? You'll have to do your medical, which is quite costly. Your medical can cost you anywhere up to $50,000. Um, and then the cruise line usually pay for your flight, and they pay for
Stick a pin there. So the you said the medical might be costly, and the fact that you're going to be on a cruise ship and you're going to different countries. Are we talking about vaccinations, etc., etc.?
absolutely, especially now with this COVID-19 pandemic. A lot of I know for a fact that NCL, which is Norwegian Cruise Lines, they have mandated vaccine. So all the potential crew members will need to be vaccinated.
Vaccinated.
Um, Royal Caribbean has made some announcements regarding that as well. We're
Mm-hmm.
kind of watching to see what the other cruise lines are going to be doing.
Yes.
But that will definitely be mandatory, you know. Um, Once you've completed your medical, then you will move on to your visas, or vice versa. Sometimes the visa is done before the medical because it doesn't make sense to do the medical and then you don't get the visa, you know.
Okay.
Um, yes, but that money is refundable. The visa money, once you get the visa and once you go over, then
Yes.
you will get you'll get that money refunded.
Wow.
Um, when you go on board, you will meet whether a HR manager or a training and development manager or training specialist. And that person is responsible for training you, getting you up to date, making sure that you have all your paperwork, doing orientation for the ship, make sure that you find your
Yes.
room, your cabin, etc. You know?
And for and to be familiar with the ship too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Your contract is usually from 6 to about 9 months, depending on your position. The
Okay.
good thing, though, about working on a cruise ship is the fact that you do not pay taxes. So if they said that you're getting $100 for your salary, you
Yeah.
know that it's actually $100. In
Wow.
addition to that,
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
boarding free, you get food free, you get laundry free, you get everything free. So literally,
You make it sound exciting, you know? Wow. So when the cruise
it
ship,
is
when the industry comes back, when the cruise ship industry um comes back comes back in full force, I can just
yes,
imagine the amount of Jamaicans right now who were previously employed to the industry. Um, I hope they will get a chance to be recruited again. Again, you said it all depends on their work ethics.
absolutely. But I think that the cruise lines will definitely try to get back as much as their old employees because it's going to be very difficult to start up the operation with brand new
Right,
people.
right, new people. Right.
So they will be reaching out to those top performers and those long-serving
Okay.
employees
To the
for sure.
experienced ones with the experience to guide the new ones.
Absolutely,
Right,
absolutely.
right, right.
You know, um, what somebody who is very interested in working on a cruise ship must know that these companies respond, um, you know, I mean, frequently to online applications. So if you go to their website, whether Carnival Cruise Lines, Royal Caribbean, or Norwegian Cruise Lines, whatever the case may be, you apply on the website, and believe it or not, they respond because some of them are employing 3,000 people per month, you know? So a lot of times they believe that they need to go through an agency, and if they don't know somebody that's working there, they don't stand a chance. That's not
Right.
the case, actually.
Okay. And
They,
these cruise lines and these cruise ships, especially the ones that come to Jamaica, they carry a few thousand passengers as well, two, three, four, 5,000 passengers. And you just mentioned that the HR might be looking for staff in the
yes.
thousands. And as 5 star, it's like a staff member to a passenger. to
Yes, yes,
to offer the type of service that is required.
absolutely,
You know, so it's
absolutely,
like a staff one. It's like a 1-to-1, pretty much.
absolutely,
Right,
absolutely,
right,
absolutely.
right.
Um, and whilst, to be quite frank,
Hmm.
most cruise lines,
Yes,
while they can't have a one-to-one type of a serving, they
right.
they strive for that.
Yes, yes.
They they definitely strive for that. And those interested in this field must know that they have a complete support system on board. So you have there's a training center
Hmm.
for those who want to be managers, but they don't have the requisite skill sets. They go to that training center, and
Okay.
the learning and development manager will develop plans and programs for them. They have colleges there. They get certified, you know, so that they can move on to different departments. You know, for managers who want to move up to the next level,
Mm-hmm.
they have that. They also have crew welfare and crew engagement. So there's somebody who's responsible for ensuring that the crew members are well taken care of as it relates to their well-being and their happiness. You know, they have specific lounges for crew members where they can go and they can sit and they can relax. They have their own restaurant as well. So it is a well take it's a great environment for anybody who's young,
Yes.
who wants to save. I definitely recommend and suggest it.
Want to see the
Um,
world too.
and
And
especially
want
if
to
you
see the
want to
world.
see the world, especially that,
Yes.
especially that. It's
Yes.
an awesome place, and you meet so many friends too from all over the place. You know,
Mm.
India, Philippines,
Yeah.
Azerbaijan, whatever the case may be. You know, so many places you meet different people. Um, you know, I need to say though that it is, as I've mentioned, it is a tight shift. You know, and you have got to be walking the straight line all the time. It is not as I think cruise ships get a bad rap, um, but in true sense, while it is a very difficult, because it's difficult, you know, you're away from your family and
Months.
you, yes, and sometimes you work long hours. You know, many times you work long hours because the passengers have nowhere to go. Then they know, okay, I need pizza at 3 a.m. in the
Yes.
morning, and
Yes.
they know
Yes.
that they can just call and they you understand?
Right. That's right. That's right. And then fatigue will set in too because although you have all this around you, you have all the amenities that you would have had on land. You have the waterfall, you have the attractions, you have everything on the cruise ship. But then, when you look over the rail, it's all water. So there's a mindset.
Absolutely,
You have to prepare
absolutely.
your mind. You have to prepare your mind for this.
Yes, yes,
Prepare your mind for
yes.
this. I want to just remind our listeners that that this is Career Corner, and speaking with Andrew Fairman as what did you was the headhunter, and we're speaking about career and personal development. And this morning we're talking about careers on in the cruise shipping industry. So for those of you who are interested, I hope you're listening and you're taking the pointers. And of course, feel free to call Andrew Fairman anytime. And you want to let your listeners know your number so they can call you anytime, and not just for the cruise shipping business, but there are other businesses that you recruit persons for. You find
Absolutely.
the right talent for the right right talent, right
Organization.
personality. Exactly, for the right position. Go ahead and tell us the numbers again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So my number is 876-575-3298.
That's right.
Or you can email us at admin@talentboxjamaica.com. And
Mm-hmm.
again, this is for all the employers out there. If you're looking for employees, you can reach out to us. We can assist you. We can assist you with by setting up, your recruitment and talent acquisition strategy. We can do the interviewing for you if you don't have the time for it. And this is if you really are interested in finding the right talent. There is a method to the madness, as I would say.
Yes.
um, we will definitely help you with that. Or even if you are a job seeker looking for your next job, we might be somebody that you can talk to.
That's right.
We may not have your position at this time,
Mm-hmm.
but from time to time we recruit, and I might get off the phone now, and a company calls me and say, hey, I have this position to be filled.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
so they can go to www.careerja.com to see the opportunities that we have, and check the Gleaner. We have two senior roles in the Gleaner. Sunday Gleaner career section. We're seeking a rating analyst for a new company out of Trinidad coming to Jamaica. And we are also looking for a commercial and logistics manager. And this is for Kingston Wharves Limited in Kingston, as the name suggests. So you can touch base with me. And these are senior exec roles, right? And back to the careers in the cruise industry. Then we have the engineers and those in the nautical field, officer on watch, etc. Those who want to, those who probably would have been to CMU, Caribbean Maritime University.
Yes.
Exactly. They find they actually use that school to branch off into a nautical career, being engineers, being moving up to captains, etc.
Right. Yes. That's wonderful. Andrew, I just got a text just came in. Good morning. Got my this person said 2 years ago through Talent Box Jamaica, saw an advertisement, applied, and she said she got the job. So she's bigging up Talent Box Jamaica, and she has held her job now for 2 years. So congratulations to Talent Box Jamaica.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm just happy that this listener, she's listening from Falmouth, and I'm so happy that she. So that's a testimonial that that Talent Box Jamaica works, people.
Yeah.
So contact Andrew Fairman. You never know. Your job might just be sitting on his desk, the position
I tell you,
right there. So just call him. And the person said it is a management position too. So congratulations. And she got her position and she's very happy.
Awesome.
So persons, don't be shy, especially young people leaving school right now. You want some training. You want to know how to prepare yourselves for an interview. Andrew has done that on this program. And I'm sure as time goes by, when you call Talent Box Jamaica, do you do group sessions, Andrew? Do you do group sessions?
In fact, yes, absolutely.
All right.
And I need to say that even for the high schools out there, and this is just to give back, the high schools who, I've been called on numerous times from, Holland High School, the Mushat High School. If you're out there and your 11th grade students who need help, I do this freely. Any organization out there. Once you're not private sector, but you're, maybe in the education field, sector, then I'll do it absolutely free of charge as a way of giving back.
Yes. Good. You hear that? He will do this for free. He will teach us how to prepare ourselves for an interview, how to carry ourselves, our deportment, our speech, our body language from top to bottom, because that is very important.
Yes.
Because when I go and interview, Andrew, and I step in, I must light up that room. They must say, okay, I see confidence all over Miss Meikle.
Absolutely.
You must go in there with confidence, not biting your nails. Because I've seen that.
Your personality must shine. They must have a.
Yes, Angie, go ahead.
They must have a clear idea in terms of who you are and what your personality is all about.
That's right. And Talent Box Jamaica, as Andrew said, he finds the right talent for the right position. You know?
Absolutely.
And I always say, personality is not something that you can practice. It's something that you're born with.
Yes.
And something that's right. You learn. So you'd help us to develop this personality that we have, that we can earn from this personality.
Absolutely. As you've said, that the personality is who you are. You can't separate yourself from your personality. So it's about, and that is why there are times when it is about matching you with the right role.
Yes.
And because, so in other words, there is no wrong person. You're the right person, but you might end up in the wrong role. And sometimes that is how you portray yourself.
That's right. Right. So
that's important.
That's right.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So,
we have have a few minutes, so go ahead. Go ahead, Andrew.
Okay. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are, in fact, some of the cruise lines are still hiring. You know, they might not hire in bulk, but they still have, they're in what we call a cold layup now, which means that they just have the required amount of people on the ships
Yes.
to carry, ensure that the ship is sustained, etc.
Right.
And from time to time, they have to change out those people.
Yes.
You know, so you will still realize that they are hiring, but not in a vast amount.
Right. Yes.
So exactly, people can still check out their website and you know, make sure that they are aware and that they apply to those various positions as well. There are also benefits that comes with it. If you're a crew member, some depending on your role too, your family or your friends can come and cruise with you, and they get a really, really ridiculous
low
price.
rate. Wow.
Yes, so they do that as well. And sometimes they give them access behind access, so they can come in the crew area, they can feel the crew living, they can interact with the crew.
That's fantastic HR movement. That's fantastic because once your HR, once your team members are happy, man, you get the maximum out of them.
Absolutely.
Because
And would you believe that?
Yes, I was just saying that because I wouldn't want my crew member after training and treating them so good to hop to another cruise line because they're because this industry they're always shopping. They're always shopping around for people.
Yes, because it's one of the fastest growing industries.
Yes.
This year they were on, I think about 22 new cruise ships were coming out, from various cruise lines. And Royal Caribbean had a few, NCL had a few, Carnival had a few,
Yes.
So they had a lot coming out. But I want to let you know though that there is because there's so many cruise crew members from various different countries, it cannot be unionized. So we are governed by what we call the ILO and the MLC, the International Labour Organization. And then from the International Labour Organization, there's a branch that is called MLC, which is the Maritime Labour Convention. And the Maritime Labour Convention dictates how these cruise lines have to treat team members and what is allowed and what's not allowed.
Okay.
So they're actually the watchdog. And they stipulate that they need to have somewhere where they can develop themselves. They need to have certain amount of rest time. You need to pay them a certain amount. And so you would find that when coronavirus came, a lot of the companies had to pay out certain amount of money to team members, which is severance pay, because they weren't sure they were gonna continue to operate. They had to send them all home. So depending on how long they were on board, they had to give them a certain amount of money to come home. So that was an interesting time as well, because a lot of team members actually got to see what would have happened, how they would have been treated if something like this happened. And it did happen. So again, it's an awesome career for those who are young. People have done it for 30 years. I know for Norwegian cruise lines, I know for Norwegian cruise lines, there is this general manager who is actually Jamaican.
Okay.
And they featured him last month because he's been working for them for over 50 years.
50.
Yes.
Wow. So he pretty much grew up on the ship.
Yes.
My, that's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yes. And they reward you for that. You have retirement package as well. So you can turn this into a career and decide that this is where you're working and all your life. And when you retire,
you will get a certain amount of money.
Amount of money. This is, boy, Andrew. We could talk for another hour. This is so interesting, and we want to thank you, Andrew Fairman, for being on this morning inside, of course, Career Corner, which is sponsored by your company, Talent Box Jamaica. And we encourage your listeners. Call Andrew Fairman and call Talent Box Jamaica at 876-575-3298. Get some more information. Find out how Talent Box Jamaica /Career JA can help you find your perfect job. Yes. And you will help you find the work.
Yes. Or help the employers find the talent.
And help the employers to find the right talent for the right position. That's Talent Box Jamaica. Andrew Fairman, thank you very much for being on this morning. And God willing, next Monday, we do this again.
Absolutely. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye.
Have a good one, too. We were listening to Talent Box Jamaica Career Corner with Andrew Fairman. And, of course, we do this every Monday morning at 8:30 right here inside Morning Connection. Career Corner, your personal development program. And you can call Andrew Fairman at 876-575-3298. Or you can email admin@talentboxjamaica.com. That's admin@talentboxjamaica.com. So I want to say hi to CJ. Good morning, CJ. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Struggling to find the right candidate? Need to streamline your recruitment process with a simple and user-friendly platform? Introducing Career JA, Jamaica's newest and most cost-effective way to hire fast and hire smart. As an employer, you can advertise your jobs, schedule and track interviews, chat with jobs to build your employee brand, remove the recruitment hassle, and focus on core business usage by using Career JA to